Half the things that are said are not true. I wouldn't be with him if they were. MrBeast girlfriend Thea Beasty defends the YouTuber following recent allegations. And that's her. And that's him with that fake smile. Look at this. MrBeast rumored to be working with Weinstein's lawyer. What? You guys remember Weinstein, right? The creep. The big stinky creeper. Rosanna Pansino, MrBeast has hired Matthew Hiltzik's crisis management company. Matthew Hiltzik began his PR career as Weinstein's Miramax. Matthew Hiltzik is a lawyer and publicist who represents politicians and Hollywood figures. Shortly after MrBeast hired Matthew, a MrBeast company email was leaked. I believe that this was their first strategic move, attempting to rebuild Jimmy's image to the public. Be careful, she said, I believe. So take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is pretty gross. MrBeast lied. Last year he was 25. This year is 26. Exactly. Get the facts right. Yo, Larry, loving the PFP. Cam presents the downfall of MrBeast, right? I need to just drop like a 9-hour documentary. Alright, so I know you guys do remember this email that came out a few days ago. Apparently it was leaked. A lot of people don't think it was actually leaked. It was more like a effort to put it out to the public in a way to show that we're changing, but it's confidential. It's not supposed to be seen by everyone, but it is supposed to be seen by everyone. You know what I mean? They ended up talking about how they hired Quinn Emanuel, which is a top tier law firm, but apparently Rosanna, she got the scoop. She knows that somehow they hired this Weinstein former lawyer guy, Matthew Hiltzik, and that's kind of scary. I mean, if you're that cooked to the point where you have to hire Harvey Weinstein's lawyer after knowing what his career was and what he did still end up going to jail. So right now I wanted to look into this guy. Matthew Hiltzik is the president and chief executive officer of Hiltzik Strategies, a strategic communications and consulting firm specializing in corporate communications, crisis management, and litigation support, media relations, digital and social media strategy, message development, research, analysis, content creation, storytelling. A whole lot of words, right? Regardless, he did end up working with Weinstein. But as we can see right here, the firm leverages its expertise, experience, and relationships across these increasingly intersecting industries to solve its clients' most complex challenges and capture their greatest opportunities by establishing, protecting, and advancing their reputations, narratives, and interests with the audiences that matter most. And in the case of Jimbo, MrBeast, his audience that matters most is the children, the parents that are going to continue to support their children by allowing them to watch MrBeast, continue to buy his merch, buy his toys, buy his Feastables, buy his Zaxby boxes. So they've reached out to Matthew Hiltzik. Now in this article right here by Deadline, it talks about Harvey Weinstein and how when all of the claims were starting to come out about the horrible things he did in the industry to women by abusing his power and doing all sorts of other disgusting things. It says, as he braced for publication, Weinstein created a war room of sorts, consulting a veritable who's who of legal advisors and crisis communication specialists, sometimes calling out of the blue informally to get their opinions. This includes celebrity lawyers Lisa Bloom, longtime political consultant Lanny Davis, and Charles Herder, who recently represented Donald Trump. We can go down just a little bit, and it also says he's contacted the expert who are neither engaged or paid, like communication strategist Matthew Hiltzik. Right? So he was involved with Harvey Weinstein very recently, very recent as of the claims of which led to him being rightfully so canceled and losing his career and being imprisoned, thankfully. So what does this mean for us? The MrBeast squad, the people who've been watching everything go down. I guess we'll never know, really. I'm not the kind of person who's going to accuse someone of having nefarious purposes, whether that be for this Matthew Hiltzik guy or for MrBeast for working alongside this guy. It seems like he does have a track record in doing things, whether that be good or bad. He does have a very long career of helping people, whether that be, again, for good or bad. And he's going to be helping MrBeast now, according to Rosanna Pansino. Well, right now, it looks like Drama Alert and all them are starting to look into MrBeast Girlfriend, who is saying, like, not everything you're hearing is true. Only half of it is true. Only half of it. So we have to figure out what the half is that is true. Half the things that are said are not true. I wouldn't be with him if they were. MrBeast Girlfriend Thea Beasty defends the YouTuber following recent allegations. And that's her. And that's him with that fake smile. What's new on the situation? He pooped. Nah. Just lots of new stuff's coming out. Rosanna was yapping. At this point, I just use them in the thumbnail because it's funny. Defends. Yeah, she's defending him. Who even is this chick? Of course she's defending him. She's on payroll, right? Thea Beasty. Apparently she said that on one of her newest YouTube videos, which is weird. Like, what does she even do YouTube for? Yeah, here's the full context. As a fellow South African and admirer of your intelligence and good nature, please get away from the MrBeast as soon as you can. Best wince, Thea. I appreciate the message, but there's so much that is not being said. I wish I could talk more about the situation. Half the things that are said are not true. I wouldn't be with him if they were. It's so important to me to be a good person. Hopefully things will be fixed soon. But for now, I'm focusing on my studies and trying to stay away from everything. So Thea's South African. Here we go. Yeah, his girlfriend probably has an NDA. That's kind of nuts, giving your own girlfriend an NDA. His smile's creepy. It really is. Now, this is Thea Beasty, aka Thea Beasty, MrBeast Girlfriend. This is her account. Do not harass this woman. She seems like a nice girl. She is just defending her boyfriend. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? I came to the video. This is her most recent one. She does have some lives as well, but the comments aren't really like anything related to MrBeast. So I checked this video out, right, showing off my Disney Lorcana collection from 4 months ago. Sorted it by new. You know, most of the comments are from 4 days ago, 3 weeks ago. It looks like she's going out of her way. She is deleting old comments, or at least, or new comments actually. Someone says, "Did you break up with MrBeast?" She said, "Yeah, he's not tall enough." So I don't know exactly where the screenshot of this was taken. Now, her most recent lives are a little interesting. It seems like people are commenting, and she hasn't deleted them yet. This guy says, "Thea, get away from these lunatics. They're trying to hurt you. They are degenerates." And then this one says, "MrBeast, I built a no escape room." So those are pretty much the only recent comments. So again, this is another one of those situations where you'll just have to kind of take it all with a grain of salt. That's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, consider coming to a live. I do all my research. I read into these stories and talk to you guys live. So make sure you come to one of them. Consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and I hope to see you all very soon. Because you know I'm still milking that beast. Someone has to do it. Go ahead and leave your comments. I milk MrBeast. Yeah, I hear it every day. I hear it every day. Come up with a new joke. Thanks for watching. Bye.